Man, feels weird being back here. Hello, everybody. It's been a while. Didn't think you'd see me again, did you? I'll admit, you didn't expect to be off for as long as I was. But we're gonna try this again. To get back at it, start doing things again. Feel it out. Wasn't really too much of a plan today. Just kind of chilling out and doing whatever. I know for me that normally means not a lot of commentary. I'll definitely be like a bit quiet, but don't have a lot to bounce off of. This is why I need to start actually considering kill counts, but never mind that. I'm sure we can talk about that later today for whatever happened. But how is everyone doing? How was your Wednesday? Hopefully everything has been well with everybody. We'll get this set up here in a bit. And let's give a little bit of an explanation as the stream goes on. I'm gonna get us set up now. I'll show things in just a bit. Oh man, you can tell I've been out of it. But here we are.
Web systems.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention? And I'm waiting for.
Hit me. Cool borders. Here we go.
Okay. So this was something I wanted to do as an option. I love how there's like absolutely no music happening. Yeah, that's definitely helping me right now. Might have to put something on of my own volition today. I was actually kind of curious about doing this because I think the U.S. soundtrack for this is kept written, but I at least wanted to open up with a classic. This might be all we're doing today. This might not be. I'll see how I feel. It's just definitely gonna be at least a stream I was gonna try to do for a little bit, if nothing else, just to get back into the swing of things. But I wanted to at least open up with a childhood classic, and this is actually a part of my childhood history. This is Cool Wonder 2. Is the sequel to the first game that almost no one played, but sequel kind of adds stuff to it. Uh, I don't think I've actually ever beaten the competition mode in this game. I have a lot of memories of playing this, but I don't actually remember beating it. So I think it's worth an attempt, at least now that I'm an adult and probably if we're gonna do this. Although I haven't played this in like 15 years, so we'll see how this goes. So this is the competition mode. This is like the main mode in the game that's not like free play. This is actually like, I guess, the closest thing to an arcade mode at the time. We have 4 characters to choose one with the 5th unlockable. That doesn't ever unlock them. We'll see them. It's funny because there's 8 riders and you don't play as all 8 characters. But we have Maggie, kind of balanced. Jen, who's definitely like the speed and power type. Cindy, who's kind of in between Yagi and Jin. And the character I always used to play growing up, Iron. I can't say why I kind of prefer going to Iron, but I didn't even really consider her stats back then. She was just kind of always the character I was gravitated to, like playing. So, characters each have 3 sets of tops and bottoms, so customize them to be the way you want.
Okay.
I'll see if there's actually any music in the game. If not, I might have to do something. I at least won't have to do it for this first segment because there's no music anyway. I'm curious if it will play anyway. But this is how it goes normally. We have our board types. You can switch between these whenever you want. They're kind of like tiers. There's the freestyle. There's the all around. Freestyle is good for tricks. All around is good for basically everything. And Alpine, which are your speed types, which are good for the racing competitions. Because how this works is that you do tricks for placement, as we'll see in a bit, and then you go racing. And the racing is kind of like arcade style. But for now, we're gonna go ahead with the freestyle boards.
It's showtime!
Ah, this is bringing me back. You're always hearing this. So, I think it's neat that the loading screens actually have a picture of where you're going to be. And it's not like dead silent loading. But how about we show off how we get placements here? Okay, so you see this. Also, I don't hear anything, so this is interesting. It's a point system. We gotta do tricks. See if my tricks remember. And there's no hype beat, meaning there is no music. Cool.
Okay. Shut up, pretty toys.
Good first trick from me,
If
by the
that's
way.
your idea, Shred, you need some schooling. You ranked 8.
I'm trying to remember exactly how to do freaking tricks in this game, because I do not, like, at all. Well, there's supposed to be a heartbeat, meaning I know there's not going to be any music in the level itself, so before we do that, I'm going to at least pick up something on my own.
Alright.
Yeah, that was much better.
That was a cool trick. You ranked 4th. Let's go to the second stage.
So each round segment is in 2 segments. You do the tricks replacements, and then you go to the actual racetrack. So this this is the first one. So before we move on here, I'm gonna go grab us. And I know clicking out of this is sadly gonna do something, but it'll be here. We will also still be here, considering I also have to do this. So give me a bit. It's gonna be a little bit. I didn't mean for it to go this way. It just seems like we're gonna have to. So just give me a bit here. Again, I apologize. I don't know what it is about these and not actually having the music play. I wish they did more often. It just does not at the time. So give me a bit and we'll be right back. We'll be right back to it. This is also probably definitely gonna super get the VOD mute, but well, hopefully before everything goes down, this goes to YouTube just fine. We shall see though. Good vibes. Hey Ben, how's it going? Actually, considering everything, it seems like it's not actually showing up on this tab, which is a little sad, but we'll do it this way. Or is it not actually showing up at all? Let's see. Huh, nothing. At least I'm pretty sure it's nothing. Yeah, I'm just trying to get audio otherwise, because there's no, like, game audio. There's no game music itself. We'll have sound effects, but I want it music. So, I'm trying to get things working, and it doesn't seem like it is at this time. Which is a little upsetting. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do. So, give me a bit. I'll have to add the desktop audio back to this tab for some reason. Why is this, that, and not desktop audio? Again, first week back in 2.5 months, and it's already scuffed. Oh, love how I do things. And we are once again not picking up anything, which is a great sign right now. Okay, I think we got something going here. Just double confirm with me on this. It sounds like we're going fine though now. Make sure we have this and game audio. Do you hear no music? Okay. Let's try this then. You hear music. Okay. Okay, we're good then. That's what I wanted out of this. Okay, so we finally made it to the race portion. I feel bad there's no music in this. Did I duplicate the scene? Do you hear it twice now? Just double check with me on this. Okay. I basically just, yeah, I had to set some settings because it seems like it changed. OBS changed what was registering as my desktop. Oh, no, I have edit mode on. So, I had to kind of do that to make sure the settings saved. Oh, that actually counts as a fail. But, this is the race portion here. I'm not gonna be shocked, although it's the first race, so we don't have to do too much. There is a cutoff point. Basically think like old school Mario Kart. If you don't play it well enough, it kind of just game overs you. We don't have to try so hard right now because as long as we don't get last, which we probably won't, it's round 1. We'll be okay. But there are 9 rounds in this in all, 9 trick placements and 9 racetracks. I think the furthest I've gotten ever is like round 6. But basically what we want to do here is try our best to get the most points and win the cup. It's a little arcadey, but it is a classic to me, so... I'm definitely kind of that old school kind of person who finds fun in this. Oh, cool. And then we get music from the... Alright. Which means we're back to no music like instantly. After the loading screen, but yeah. Okay, so round 2 now. Oh, right, because they haven't done anything yet. Oh, I landed that greatly. I cannot do flips in this. Like, I'm trying to do the flips and the spins, it's not gonna work. This is like as smooth as this sucks. I can't do it that way. But yeah. But as long as I just do something, we're not gonna get last. So. So, we're starting back here again, 10 seconds back in a leader, meaning we're probably not catching up considering I'm still using the all-arounder board. See that there's no mark for clear rate right now because we have to have 3 points and we're already at 3. So we're not in danger of being eliminated yet. But we will be probably soon enough if we don't do well enough. And I haven't been doing the greatest job right now. You're gonna be always going a bit faster if you crouch, as well as kind of leaning forward a bit. Also kind of does that for you. But I guess explain. Oh my gosh! Wasn't expecting to get so much air off of that. Okay, well now I'm done. Man, I figured my knowledge of this is gonna be a little bit better than this. Okay, trying to remember brake button as well. Oh, that's the first person mode. I kind of never remembered that. But I guess going into a bit of a history of this game, for those of you who do not know, outside of, I've always told the story about the NES being my first ever console because it's one of my parents owned. But the first console they ever got for me was the original PlayStation. So, I got that when I was around 5 years old. Dude, I'm not doing a great job. I guess I forgot how hard this game was. But, I got it around when I was 5. I got it for Christmas one year. Weren't a ton of early games back then, but, if I remember correctly, this was probably one of them. This is definitely in my earliest memories of having a PS1 playing this game. Not that I was ever good at this game back then either. Okay, here's split between rounds, because now we probably want to at least start getting Alpine to catch up. Not that it gives you the best control, but like, what are we really doing too much anyway? But I'd say some of the earliest games I have for PS1 memories are probably this. Crash Team Racing, and Tekken 3. There are some others, like some of the little discount games I guess D3 made back then. Like golf and racing. I definitely remember those as well. I didn't get my platforming craze too much until later. Flips are so hard to land, I swear. I've managed to fail the first attempt at every single stage of this so far. Which is sad, but also kind of funny. Yeah, this is actually the highest we've placed before one of these. Only starting 5 seconds back, which isn't terrible. Did it got crushed for a bit? Knowing me, that's probably my normal stream problems, which I have still never figured out an answer to. Because I'm wondering if the game's dealing with the same thing as well. I guess the one thing I've also should have considered coming back to this is that I switched ISPs between those 2.5 months. So, I don't know if things are gonna get better or worse. I guess I'll get my answer on Friday, because, we are going at least back to our normal stream schedule. So I guess just to say that again. Not that you should be a surprise. Yeah, that's true. Gosh, am I running fakey right now? So, do I have like just no speed right now? Because that's dangerous right now. That's exactly what that was, I'm pretty sure. But worse off still, I'm making no actual speed. There we go. So, surprise, terrain actually does kind of matter. Because now that we're using Alpine, we're going a lot faster than we were normally. So we might actually catch back up. But yeah, since I've been gone for 2.5 months, I guess that was mostly just kind of a not really feeling it thing. I was maybe like a couple mental days, and then the holidays rolled around and they got worse. So it just kind of stayed more of the same of just not wanting to do it. I actually found myself questioning, it might have been if I still wanted to actually do this, but I figured I need to start holding myself accountable for things, so we're at least trying this again. Even if it doesn't succeed the best, still gonna do this as a personal matter, because that's what it should be in the first place. And we are not doing the best. Like, we're not losing yet, but like... Jig, how did you end up so close to the bottom considering the last two? Oh, right. They let you save in certain rounds. I forgot about that. We won't be doing that. But I still owe a service to you guys, because we still kinda have to end up doing things a little bit. So we're gonna get back to our normal 2 streams a week schedule, Wednesday, Friday, and we will be back with Persona 4 Golden, because I still owe a service to you guys to finish that. Also because, I made promises, Ben. Not good on me if I don't hold on to those. Again, this is about holding myself accountable for things. I gotta hold myself to a standard. So... Oh, did it? Apologies then. But, like I was saying, I make promises, so... Oh, I was just saying I made promises, and I should probably hold myself accountable to hold on to those said promises. So, I owe that as a service to you guys, the people who watch my streams. I know we're not many, but I appreciate you all the same. Oh my gosh, I actually got pole position in one of these. Amazing. It only took me like a third of the actual competition. But that's basically what I was getting at with all that. Was holding myself accountable. Alright, here we go on railroad trip. Gotta finish fourth or better. Yeah, so that's about holding myself accountable. Not like a true promise, although I guess it could be to myself. Wow, what a smack. But then we'll get to getting cover here because we're in round 4. Starting to feel a history about this. Bad that there's no music playing because I actually really like the game soundtrack. It's like a bunch of rock. Also, fun fact about Cool Burger 2. America and Japan got a different soundtrack than those in Europe. We kind of got something a little more rock heavy, and as was big in the late 90s, early 2000s in the Euro scene, they got a little bit more drum and bass, garage style of a soundtrack. I think they're both good in their own right. I'm of course kind of partial to the American soundtrack myself because it is kind of just what the game has, and I think it was made with it in mind because it was also the Japanese soundtrack. And I don't know if you guys know the devs of what systems, because they were a smaller known dev. They didn't really last too long. Didn't have a ton of games to their name. Most of them were the series before. But this series also kind of got acclaimed. And what I mean by acclaimed is that the rights got sold off to another dev. So for a while there, they weren't having their own series. So the first 2 games of the Cool Border series were done by Web Systems, and then from the 3rd game onwards, they kind of gave it to 989 Studios, which was like Sony's in-house main sports dev. So they used a different engine and stuff for things like that. So okay, we're starting to catch up. I think we got a little leeway. Considering the story, but 989 was like their inside little sports studio, and so for 3 and 4 and a bunch of yearly releases, they ended up giving it off to 989. So the series was kind of going in a different direction. I'm actually not too familiar with what Web Systems was doing in those years where they didn't actually have the series. They kind of eventually came back. When the Dreamcast was the thing, they made a game that was in the style of the series, but it didn't actually have the name in America. It was called Rip and Rider. And it kind of had the feel, was kind of returned to form. And then they made one more game around the start of the PlayStation 2. It was named Cool Borders Cold Alien. I don't know why it was named that. It makes no sense because there are no aliens in the game whatsoever. And I don't like to play the game. Sadly, that game never actually left Japan. But the thing about Call Alien was that it was kind of a return to form for the series. It kind of played much where 2 left off. They kind of made some new changes. Much of 2's cast returned, as well as them introducing new characters. So it was kind of like a more modern take of the Cool Borders scene that we are kind of seeing right now. Shoot, watch the landing. Oh, this isn't promising right now, I'll admit. For what is round 5. Especially since things are going to start getting tougher. Although, we can place anywhere and be fine right now. Although, I think, for the benefit of us, we need more points than less. So we kind of need to place higher on the charts here. But, it's kind of sad what happened to Web Systems, because I think Code Alien actually was their last game as a developer before the studio closed down in 2001. So that didn't actually last that long. Which is a bit of a sad disappointment. It is pretty simplistic, but I think this worked as a good little sword-running craze at the time, considering what the style was. Code Alien around the time probably came out like about a couple months before the first SSX. So the scene wasn't exactly big on the extreme sports craze just yet. But I still at least remember this fondly. It is definitely rough around the edges, especially coming up to it around, coming back to it now. But I think it has its fans. It still has its place.
And the true rebels always walk alone anyway.
Definitely probably very road tinted. But I don't remember this course being this short. Last section there, though. Alright, we're getting someplace now. No, let's not switch. But, I think I actually have this series to thank for probably getting me into SSX. I'd argue a lot of my PS1 craze was definitely like, hey, it was the late 90s, early 2000s, you're an impressionable boy, you'll probably be into, like, extreme sports. Because I was definitely into, like, this. I was into Tony Hawk a lot, so, like, that was cool. The extreme racing game craze, that got me too. Kind of thinking about it that way. Oh, this is the type, that's right. They're getting stronger now with these tricks. I'll probably actually do the trick mode just to train myself on some of these, because it's like a pretty robust trick system. So there's like a trick mode in this too. Ah, dang it, I should have landed that, I feel like. I feel like I should have landed that one. Well, that's not great. But I definitely do attune myself to, like, at least sharing my history with this. A lot of my history definitely ended up that way. Oh, we might be in trouble. Like, this round isn't killing us yet, but we might be in trouble after this. See how we do here. I definitely remember this is when the course is starting to get hard. If I normally didn't fail here, it was probably the next stage after this. Good trip. Good job, mate. This is another stage where you can fall off at points, so at least try to be careful. Broad daylight. Isn't the next stage the night stage? Sorry about it's too early to go to sleep. So this is all about pipe work. So I like the little pipe in the middle that's kind of just making a like crest. That's pretty fun too. Oh gosh, I remember this turn. Oh man, I remember how many times I used to fall off of this one. Oh man. I don't know why I used to think falling off was an instant game over. I think I was just used to that because I think the next stage you fall off a lot, because that normally got you. It's funny how much I was into snowboarding. Definitely not a wood. No, kind of funny. I think I attuned that to be born in the winter. I normally wouldn't mention this. I just feel like it came up in conversation. It's February. I was born this month. Birthday's not for a couple weeks, but like, I always kind of joke that I'm attuned to the cold because I was born in the winter. I guess also being someone who lives in the Midwest also kind of helps with that. Save after round 6 now. Okay. Like, just to kind of attune myself to things. I've always kind of been a fan of the cold. Not like the freezing temps. I've just kind of been accustomed to it. I still feel like summer because it was like, as a kid, hey, school's out. Don't have to worry about homework at all. And the like. Yeah, not land that. Why did I not land that? I'm actually confused on that one. I did no trick. I pressed triangle by accident. Oh, this is gonna be terrible. Oh, we are so far behind. Do I even find a way to save this? Cause how many points am I gonna need? Oh, and this is like the worst stage, I swear. I need to get the 4 somehow. I very much don't like my chances right now. So this is definitely what I remember as being, definitely like the difficulty spike. You never make it past this. Mainly because the turns start becoming sharper, among other things. Oh my gosh, why did I get so much height off of that? And then I managed to fall off anyway. We are so far behind on this. I'm trying, announcer. Don't give me that lip. I'm actually surprised that Newtown is falling. Yeah, that's what's not looking great right now. This course isn't terribly short, but like... Boy, I passed him only to lose the position anyway. It's not looking great for me right now. I do remember that. Unfortunately, I was not ready for it. I think it's the only time they do that in the entire game. I probably should have jumped on that one. So yeah, remember that I told you the next course was all about failing? Because you do that all the time. That was this. And yeah, we're definitely game over in here. Oh, they give you a retry option? I'm assuming it starts from the trip portion, right? It seems like it does, right? I'll give this another try. This one's tough. I don't expect to do it. We've had miracles happen though. Something could happen. The graph came out late, so I got nothing there. Unfortunate. Let's try this again. Okay, Ben, feel free. It's always been said that Lurkers are the backbone of every stream, so feel free. I appreciate your support either way. Oh! This looks looking even less promising than the first run! Clearly not me. Yeah, I remember this being the wall, and it's very much still the wall. This makes sense. Alright. We gained 2 positions so far. Trying not to bail here. Anything that's a time waster is bad. You know what? I'm noticing this detail now, and I never noticed this through all the time playing this game. The numbers are red when you're not going to qualify, and they're blue when you're fine. Never noticed they always changed. And I got knocked off. That's unfortunate. Oh! It put me in front of the bridge. Okay, that's different. Skip the bridge for me. I mean, of course, bailing still isn't worth it. I forgot about the jump. What? They forgot about it too. Unfortunately, I need force, so I don't think I'm gonna get there. That is at least more closely dipped than the first time, so something's happening here. Alright, we didn't fall off on that one, although we did fall off on that one. Goodbye. Whoops. Well, that was sad. There was promise for a little bit, and then the promise died. Alright, we'll give it one more try. Roll of threes. We'll always do roll of threes here, right? I thought things would be better overall there, despite the fact that we still got 8. I mean, we had potential. If I actually land on the competition properly, maybe we can actually still do this. Okay, this is going better so far. So far. I'm gonna regret doing this, I swear. I know it. I figured I was like, hey, I'll do a flip, maybe I land it. No, I don't. How did I still get second? Well, now suddenly this seems much more doable. So long as we don't overly fail. At least the time lag is kind of in our favor right now. Yeah, because like, I'm thinking about the soundtrack and I'm sad it's not playing for right now. Because Overclock PS1 is kind of like doing whatever. But I'm pretty sure this is the stage that had the screaming and the samples that I remember from here, but were also apparently in a Chuck E. Cheese game, which is funny because there's swears in those samples. Like, thinking about the oh gosh and the that smoke, like. I find it funny where samples can share in video game music. But the thing is, though, that Chuck E. Cheese game is also on the Wii, so there's like a decade of time management between those two. So like, I think it's funny. Whether the drum and bass truthfully feels out of place here. I forgot about the jump again. I also always wait when the timer goes above 99 seconds. That's also funny. Admittedly, I think the time of it feels kind of arbitrary. Because you don't normally run out of time here. I know the first game had it too, but I also think it's stricter in the first game. We actually won a race! Actually, I think this is the second one we won, actually. Yeah. I'm worried about us not actually winning the cup. We're probably not, but... When I get to the end place, does that count as a beat? I'm also trying to think about this from a game player mindset. Again, I remind everyone, I've never actually beaten this game. It's been a part of my childhood for a while, but I haven't actually ever beaten it. Alright. How dumb is this about to look? Very. I can't afford that. I kind of need to be in the middle of the pack again, considering where we are with the comp point requirement. Oh, actually, I wonder what the point requirement is. Is it trying to make sure you have enough to place podium? Okay. It's not great. It's not terrible. It's not great. But now we are in uncharted waters because I have not actually seen the stage. Oh man, that looks disastrous. Winding river. That also screams ice, which also is not friendly. Oh, I also see that. I wonder if someone's actually falling for that. Okay, no, we need that position. We need to get it back. We need to get it back. Dang it, I ended up going Finky. That's not what I wanted. That also might have been the closest I've seen since the time I'm actually being a danger. Oh gosh! That was new. I also think someone ate it. I'm not sure, but I think someone actually did eat it. Oh! Oh, what a jump that was! Man, I don't remember them doing that. I thought that was the only time they did something like that. No, they're doing it all the time now. Oh, that's not good. So close to the end too. Is this actually gonna hurt us? Did that actually just knock us out? It did. No, no, not like this. Not like this. I can't believe it. The world always for me to lose like that. That's so sad. I was like, hey, that was gonna go in your favor, and then you ate it once. That sent us back to the last save point, didn't it? It said we gotta do round 7 again. Man, that's just this game is a bit unforgiving, but it is kind of arcadey in its roots. I just did not think this game was gonna be this unforgiving. Well, we know how to do this now, so, permitting we do it right. Permitting we do it right. Oh, this is still doable. we'll qualify, that's for sure. Oh, fuck, fuck. Oh. 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 I hit the rock. I've never seen this. Ever seen that? I don't think I've once ever gotten stuck in a rock in this game. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Normally I'm not here to glitches, so I'm shocked we found that one. And we're back to our old form again. This is going fantastically. Okay, so we're back in the third position, although I think we're starting a little bit further back in timing management. Should still be doable, I hope. Barring, I should know, becoming one with the rock again. That's gonna throw me off for the rest of the night, I swear. Just, hey, I became one with the rock. The rock is my new home. Okay, we're looking at that one. Okay, that's bad. Turn around, Iron! I can think of a way I can probably catch back up. Not the greatest. I just had to be prepared for it, because I haven't been every other time. Okay, that was a pretty dumb bump. Alright, here's the bridge. Don't fall off. Good, cool. Alright, it should be coming up soon. I was ready for it, and then I got bumped. I'm so upset. It's like, yeah, here it comes. Alright, after the checkpoint, we jump. Boom. Oh, I guess I don't have to speed to clear it now. Dang it. Our plan was perfect. Until Eggman showed up and snatched Amy. Well, at least we qualified, but I think I have to try harder on the next round now. Considering what the point value was, I think I might have to win. Is there gonna be a situation where it's impossible for me to clear now? Yep, I have to win. I have to win now. Okay. Don't mess this up. Immediately messes it up. I got fed off a myth? How did I do that? I only got 555 points for that? Wow, that was awful. I think we're done, guys. I think I'm booked. I don't know how I get the first from here. Well, that's certainly not helping matters any. Alright, let's see what happened. Admittedly, that was a better bump, actually. I think that bump might have actually been a bit beneficial. Alright. I'd forgotten about that. Well, everyone's kind of close as long as you're not 7th or 8th. One of them actually made the jump, didn't they? Alright, now we're just bumping trees. Wow! Oh my gosh, did we run out of music? Oh no, we didn't. This is quiet. I was like, what's this been like 2 hours? I almost thought I got stuck in a rock again. Yeah, we didn't win that one. We're not unfortunate, but... It's fortunate. But auto saves? That I never knew. Well, that's a little upsetting, but we still got. Hey, the freestyle mode would also be doing the tricks as well. This will probably at least help a little bit. later down the line, knowing what tricks I can do and how to do them. Just the flip didn't help matters there, huh? Yaji's voice is getting to me. Like, I've never played anyone in this game besides Iron. Oh, I had to beat Fakey, that's why. I know how to do a flip game, I just gotta land it. You're kidding. Again, I'm aware how to do this game, I just gotta land it. There's double taps in this game? What were the double taps? I'm aware. I actually tried to put on that one, it just did not work. Alright, if I had to assume, then this works the same way. Wrong button. There we go. How the freak do you do an Indie Nose Bone? Ah, I had the right idea at least. Was that not an Indie Nose Bone? Because I feel like it was. Oh wait, it's both triggers. Boy. Why? Why is this not working? I'm doing this, right? Alright, that one I just didn't even get to do the trick. I fear what the heck you call it, tweet. Ah, okay, now it's both bumpers. Am I not landing these? What? Okay, I'm kind of curious why that one didn't count. Okay, I might just have to tuck it in. Okay. That's what it was, yeah. That's what's up. I like how I even guessed correctly and still got it wrong. Again, I guessed correctly and still got it wrong. Wow. Apparently, I am awful at this. This is not impressive. Oh, I also wanted to show that off, and apparently I'm very bad at this. Who would have thought? I do still love this game, though. I didn't want to really show this off today, and I kind of also at least want to do something else. I'll decide what. I kind of want to keep in the mindset of at least staying on the console. So I'm gonna go into intermission real quick while we decide on a new game. So we'll be right back. Let's see here. Okay. I'm thinking about it. This might not actually be same console. So. But I've thought about it. Something I could do just to chill for a bit. It's another one of my childhoods. I'm gonna do that, actually. Give me a bit here. We're gonna see if it blows up properly. I think you guys are gonna like this. Potentially. I know I did, but sorry, taking a bit here. That's what just trying to make sure this thing even runs. Also trying to make sure this thing has proper audio. So apologies for the music for a second. There is, it might not, but alright. But we should have actual game audio now. So give me a fit while I mute. Potentially also turning this down quite a bit because it's probably gonna be pretty loud. So forgive me. I can't show that. That is actually copyright. We're gonna get in trouble there. So this is Toy Story 2, Buzz Lightyear to the Rescue. This is another game that is definitely in my wheelhouse as a childhood game, although it came a little bit later in my life. I grew up on the PlayStation version. However, this is the Dreamcast version, which should be closer to the PC one. Can't show these. These are copywritten. Uh, I got this from, I believe, my nephew. But I think about this game and I remember it fondly. This is a very nice licensed game and a nice isometric platformer. I think it's not perfect, but you know, we're doing all right. I grew up with this game a lot, also because I guess Toy Story 2 in itself might also be one of my favorite movies actually. It's not my favorite in like Disney Pixar, but like it was definitely one I watched a lot growing up. So uh I remember a lot about this game. Again, another game I played a lot as a child but never actually beat. Something I could potentially do in the future. But I think of this akin to like Mario 64 pretty much. Uh Objectives of each stage to do the main collectibles. Actually, you know what? Let's go talk to Rex. He gives you hints. Because Rex is also kind of like the tutorial here. Man, I'm really regretting it, like not having actual camera control. I guess this is the bad thing for the Dreamcast only having one analog stick. This is a very memorable collectathon. I think it's very well made. Not too much backtracking. The soundtrack's phenomenal. There's a lot going for it, honestly. Also, the cool thing for people who paid attention to these licensed games back then, this actually had scenes from the actual movie that I'm not showing here because of reasons. What are you doing up here? Dang it. I didn't mean to fall. Alright. So, each stage also has a boss. Again, boss music, actually a bop. I don't know how people play the N64 version with the music the way it is. But, defeating the boss gets you the main collectible of the game. Pink Planet tokens. And this game is better than Mario 64 because you don't have to get kicked out of level when collecting one of these. They're also always available, so there are some you can't get immediately and you have to backtrack for, but that's okay. This is a game I would very much recommend to people. Uh, I love it a lot. I managed to do that too. You are a Tori, so no fall damage, thankfully. Woody was on to something. I'm just trying to use the double jump to correct my jump trajectory, and I'm failing at it pretty badly. So there we go. Cool thing about your laser, you can enter first person mode, but you can also charge your laser. Holy cow, the analog sensitivity. I'm just like the analog sensitivity. Goodness gracious. This game at least does use the D-pad because it was early enough, and it's also a PlayStation game, so it was smart enough to do that as well. But like, goodness gracious, I'm trying to use the analog stick here for precise movement, and I just cannot. The Dreamcast definitely had notifications for the analog being overly sensitive and tricky. For what reason? I don't actually know. It's weird. You also have a spin and the stop attack. So you have a lot going on here with Mr. Lightyear. Did anyone actually see Lightyear? That movie actually good? I don't know. What's that coin? Why is that there? Alright, that's another collectible we're gonna need for another collectible. We got one of OP's sheep. Alright. So I'd say we're done up here because we got the expanded token for the boss, and we're gonna go back down. Hi Rex. Where's the bathroom? Because you were supposed to be able to get into one of these. Just telling you how to get on the poles. I don't actually need that battery. It's health. And we don't need health right now, admittedly. Hi Ham. I don't have 50 coins yet. I'll coming back to you later. That's another piece of fun that's token, by the way. Ham's another level. If you give him 50 coins, he'll give you one. So also, this game also does the 100-star coins better. The 100 coin star is better than Mario 64 as well, which is admittedly kind of funny. Oh, to be fair, this game could come out in the year 2000, so. Oh, and I found Potato Head's ear. I can talk about what that does later when we find him. I know where he is. He's in the basement. Hello. Speaking of the basement, why don't we go? See, I love this song so much. It's so nostalgic to me. The N64 version doesn't actually have this song. Uh, for some reason or another, it is just not in the game. Uh, they use a MIDI of "You Got a Friend of Me" instead, which I mean, yeah, that's in the game too, and I don't mind them using that. That should be here. That's a cheese strat. Normally, you're not supposed to get that way. Normally, you're supposed to take that rope that's up there and slide down to it. Hi, Potato Head. Here's your ear. Okay, so Mr. Potato Head's not in every level, but if you find a part in level he is in, he'll unlock a power up for you. Uh, in this level, the first one, he unlocks the shield, which lets you run across dangerous material like this. Unfortunately, you cannot double jump. Your jump is actually terrible in this thing. But he goes and does that for you. But I love this game a lot. I would recommend this game for people who kind of want a rather comfy collectathon. I still wonder. I've never actually beaten this game. Maybe I could do this for a game clearing project, like after Persona 4. Also, a reminder to anyone who is watching who hasn't here before and didn't hear about me returning to streaming. Uh, our normal schedule is, of course, Wednesday, Friday. Friday night we will actually be returning to do Persona 4. Uh, we'll see if I remember how to do anything because I've been out of it for 2.5 months. This is the secret piece of planet token that we found up here. We do have too much left to do, actually. Here's the kitchen. That's Bo Peep. We're gonna be doing a mission for her soon enough. We can go talk to him now. I know there's one in this room. I'm just trying to remember where. There it is. All right, so we have 4 of the 5. Oh man, I don't know where that cough came from. I'm not sick. I think I just want you to hydrate a little bit, possibly. Actually, I haven't had anything to drink since I've been started. I've been so distracted. Yeah, that's Bo Peep. I have 4 of them already. I just need to get the last one, which I know is in the bathroom. I just have to find where the bathroom is. Thank you, Ham. All right, we didn't do this yet. I'm pretty sure it's in here, right? Yeah, we're not doing that yet. We're gonna do it later, but we're not doing that right this moment. Something else we should be looking for first. Come on, Buzz, grab the ledge. This is a nice little platforming challenge right here. You don't think about it too much, but I like how this one's formed. It's like you're building your way around the car. You're trying to get up to the higher ledges. It's gonna like a feel like a toy. You know, a game that's similar to this. I actually haven't played ever. I think that's similar to this. I think Star Little 2 was also like this a little bit. About you just being a little guy in a big world and you're just going on a big collectathon adventure. I think I played the demo of it on one of those PlayStation demo discs back when I was young. And I think it was similar to this. Maybe that's why I'm thinking about the bathroom. I'm thinking about that instead. Uh, we managed to find the super laser, so everything dies much quicker. That's for Peeps last sheet. So we're almost done with this level completely. It's got this to do as well. It's RC. And you race him around to beat him. If you beat him, you get something. This is mostly just about being a jerk and blocking him the entire time. Honestly, that's a lot of things for beating RC. Also, again, I love this soundtrack so much. It pops. uh, I don't know who these guys were at Traveler's Tales, but they did a lot of games with amazing soundtrack. And then you beat RC. He's mad. Stay mad. All right, so that's 4 of the 5. We got one more to do. We're just gonna go talk to Bo Peep again. You know, thinking about this always kind of brings to mind the conversation of games with amazing like amazing licensed video games you guys remember playing. I argue this one's probably a big and common one. The Battle for Bikini Bottom always. Uh, but I gotta think, what were some other like big time like actually decent games based on a licensed property? Uh, I guess Spider-Man 2 as well because that one was also there. And that's all 5. So let's get out of here. You can kind of see all the other powers you're going to get in the game later. We're not getting them all at once. Now, that's new. I still got a bit of time. I could do Andy's Neighborhood. Nope, still can't show you. This is probably another song I think people realize this game being insanely great with the soundtrack. Okay, so the new collectibles for this level, the collectibles are Army Men because we have to find them for Sarge. We'll find him somewhere down the. Oh, he's right here. So this game is very much like Mario 64 kind of formulaic, but in a different way. I still argue it's kinder. There's Rex. Uh, Technically, you can't actually do this one yet because you don't have the power. We don't unlock this one until later, but there is a cheese strat. I'm gonna attempt it once just to see if I can do it later. But I'm gonna do the other things around here first. I like how I've been collecting batteries and I have not needed them. Like I don't even think I've taken damage so far. Well, I did just now, like right before. But I have not been in danger like at all. That's not normally until later in the game. Like I said, this game is kind of calm. It's not super difficult, which is a wonder I still haven't beat it. All right, these guys are immune to the normal laser. You have to charge to kill them. I'd actually forgotten any like that in this game. And of course, getting hit also stops your laser charge. I think Buzz took advantage from the Mega Man 4 Mega Buster because like, why does it do that? Oh man, this was also back when games didn't have proper loop points in songs. At least this one didn't. I think the first stage does. Because I don't remember it actually doing the fade and the coming back. You think for someone who talks up this game like nothing else, he'd actually remember, but I don't think I am. He's a fake fan, guys. He doesn't actually love this game like he's supposed to. I'm actually supposed to do that from the top, aren't I? Okay, I was like wondering where this thing was. There we go. You get to inflate this rubber ducky, and then it ends up here. And this is how you get this token. Ironically enough, Toys can actually go in water just fine. Buzz can't swim, but he sure can take water like a champ and doesn't need to breathe because he's a toy. So that's another instance of needing the power up. Apparently, I was not allowed to jump. Okay. No. You know what? I actually thought I remember this game having Coyote time. Apparently, it does not. There we go. Ham is also on this level, so we are gonna need 50 again. Again, he's in every level, but like thinking about it. And there we go. That's what I wanted to do. Swing on these. There should be an armament up here as well. Right, that's 3. Alright, like I said, we'll try this once. We're technically not supposed to be able to do this yet, but so remember how I said this was all about blocking RC? Yes, we are doing that again. Typically, you aren't actually going to beat him without the power up. But you can repeatedly block him, and if you manage to do this the entire time, you do in fact can win this way. So we'll see if I'm well enough to do it. All right. Dang it. Well, luckily for me, he slipped on the water. So that is a catch-up time. I think I lost it right there because Let's go, baby! I saved it! Nick was breaking! We technically weren't going to be able to do this yet. I remember failing that all the time, so I always was just like, oh, just wait to get the actual power up and come back. Nope, don't have to do that here. There's a life up here? Hi, Ham. Alright. We've gotten 3 of them so far. This Armyman number 4. I remember falling down this tree all the time, though. And again, the punishment is time because you don't take fall damage in this game. Again, you are Ittori. But as I almost fall all the way down there, that would have been disastrous. But again, I would recommend this game to anybody. If you're not a fan of Disney, that's fine. I imagine the actual movie snippets in the game aren't for you, but that's okay. Uh, I just think it's a fun collectathon. Uh, it came a little bit later. It's a licensed game. There's also from the list a little late because it's from a later era. Like this is post Banjo Kazooie. I think this is the same year as Banjo Tooie and Donkey Kong 64 actually. So if you need a reminder of how insane that time period was. Okay, so we got 4 or 5. We just need to find the last army man. Let's go talk to Rex. He might know. Let's see. I'm not missing a hole in here, right? I think we've been in most places so far. Oh, I don't think we've been back here, have we? We have not. That's fine. All right. Well, I assume we should find it here. Again, there's not much places to go. Uh, early 2000s do not end up in washing machines, folks. And this is a fun little segment. And we found him. Okay, so we go turn this guy into Sarge, and then we'll have collected all the champions in this level as well. That's funny how I came into this game. Like I said, I was telling a story about how I got this from my cousin or nephew. He had this, and he lent it to me, but he let me keep it. So I ended up having the game in full. That's all 5. So we can leave. It was funny because I had this after I had already gotten my PS2, so I got this pretty late. But I think I've been fine. I still find it funny. I've actually never actually beaten this game. I'm not gonna try to blow out their ears right now. So, and after completing 2 levels, we get to our first boss. Bombs away. I guess our first real boss because the other 2 were mini bosses, not actual bosses. You guys finding a fighter jet? Uh, I'd argue this is a pretty standard for a boss. He goes down pretty easily if you use charge shots on him. So, oh yeah, Gatlings. I really like the song. The N64 actually switches the songs for the bosses. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to hear the whole thing because this boss dies way too fast. Oh, oh, the bosses aren't too hard, and because you beat the boss, you get a bonus clip from the movie. I apologize for your ears. You get this clip, but we're not allowed to show that because copyright. I think we got time for a little bit more. We'll sample this for a bit. We'll do this, and then we'll end stream off because we're at the 2-hour mark. I didn't want to go for too long. I just wanted to get back into the swing of things. Uh, minus things being stuff at the start, I think overall, stream came it back. I'm doing okay. It wasn't anything special or spectacular, but it doesn't have to be. So, our new collectible this time around is these construction guys. You know, guys, I think I should actually ask. Uh, after Persona 4 is done, would you guys be interested in this being a game clearing idea? I've pretty much sampled a good amount of the game already, but like, I think this would be a fun game to actually like 100%. Like, get all the tokens in. Would that be something you guys would be interested in? I am. I I did have a few ideas on what to do for something after I cleared Persona 4. Uh, find 2 of those guys. I'm sure I can do that later. I don't think I need to do it now. Keep looking around. I'm pretty sure this level is the first one that's impossible to actually get things all in one run. Like, we cheated to get the RC token last level because we used the cheese strat. But there is no RC challenge here because there's not always races. Sometimes there's time trials. And I think this one you can't actually end up doing without the power up. I'm pretty sure. Or maybe you can, and it's not this level I'm thinking of. I have not beaten this game, but I've gotten decently far. Do not touch the slime. This will actually damage you. But I think this is something I should potentially game clear. I haven't actually done it. Actually, there's been a bunch of PS1 era Disney games I haven't done. I could possibly do them, even like as a. This one I'm thinking about, I could possibly do. That's like perfect for short change. All right, you guys feel like doing a puzzle? We have to make the three colors. Purple. Purple should be red and blue. So no, red and blue is green. What am I talking about? Or do I, as an artist, in failure right now because I don't remember color combos because I just have the color wheel? Yeah, just purple. Okay, red and blue is purple. Okay, now we do orange, which is red and yellow. I think the puzzles in this game are creative in a fun way. Like, sure, there's like consistency throughout all the levels. Like, hey, do these. Like the ham, 50 coins for hams in every level. Uh, and the time trials are, but they're not all the same because they're like, and the 5 collectibles that's also the same in every level. But like, they find ways to mix up some of the categories even within themselves. Like the time trial ones, like some of them are RC races, and you don't have, but they're not always RC races. Like some are races, some could be like time trials. Like do this in a certain amount of time. Ow. I forget. Is there actually something up there? What are you talking about? We were just up there. No. The answer is no. All right, the boss is also always the same. But I believe in one case you need a power up to beat a boss. Once, I'm pretty sure they do that once. All right, make sure we stop this button again. Or to get over there. And then fail at it again. We can do this, I swear. Again, I know I'm going to keep repeating myself mainly because I don't want to make dead air, but I think of this game very fondly. That was mainly what today wanted to be. It was just like, hey, let's just do things from my childhood to get myself back in the streaming. I don't think it was such a bad idea. Potato Head's here, so I gotta find his missing piece. I don't actually remember what it is now. Is it his arm? This is the fourth little tank. Also, I don't know about the smoldering like bolts. Like they very unsafe construction site. I saw a platform out there. Oh, I did. Good save. Shoot, this isn't the level I need to power up to beat the boss, right? I hope it's not. I didn't think it was this one. I thought it was a later one, but it could possibly be this one. Fire this back up again. Oh, right, you do that. That vertical climb, I remember it definitely being of most people's existence. Oh no, no, that's so unfortunate. Oh no, I didn't think I was actually gonna fall. I actually wonder if I could cheese that and make that jump. It's a little bit far, but I wonder if I could do it. But what would really be helpful right now is camera control. Again, the Dreamcast only had one analog stick, and it was for movement, so you did not have camera control in this game. That came out like the year 2000. Kind of unfortunate for a collectathon. Granted, the camera's not terrible. I if you ask me to pick between this and Mario 64, I'm picking this, and it is no contest. Uh, Not that I don't think Mario 64 is iconic. I just prefer DS because this game has, because that game has Super Aid. Oh, got the entire place up and moving, so. The boss should be up here. That's not with the last one, is it? Yep, it is. Should probably have gone to talk to Potato Head before this. Yep, it was the boss. You need the disc launcher, which is the power up to your weapon, and I don't have it right now. So you can, in fact, get all 5 in this stage. Hi, Slinky. I don't know how I almost missed that. So when that's the time trials, it's normally like, hey, five of this item and bring it back to me within the time limit. This one's not too bad. Done. We can turn the rest of these in. Potato Head should be down here somewhere. There's the little tyke. Alright, now let's go find Potato Head, because then we can get the last one. But that means we have to freaking climb the tower again! There you are. Alright, now we unlock this launcher. This is an upgrade to your weapon, like the laser power-up, although this one has to be unlocked. It has an ammo count, but it is reloadable, meaning you can stock up to 99 of these things. Or I think, or does it max out than 50? It might be 50. But, these things are neat. You needed A to beat that boss, because it's impervious to anything else. But also, B, uh, this thing one-shots every other enemy in the game. Regardless of their build and makeup. So, now begins our long time, back up this tower. At least we don't have to hit the switches again because they're all already activated. But like, it's gonna be boring for a little bit because we have to work our way all the way back up. We have to go all the way to work, all the way to work on a Wednesday. All right, pointing this up. Since we're gonna end pretty much after I collect the last token here, we beat the boss. Quick reminder. All right, he's also home. I forgot about that. Right. Reminder. Uh, we're back to streaming, So our schedule is Wednesday, Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. At least when I'm on time and I don't fall. So now we gotta do that all over again. Because we're coming back. Game clearing is back on Friday. Is the plan. We're going back to Persona 4. Again, reminder to see if I remember how to do things, because it's been 2.5 months. I can't believe I did that twice. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb for that. Uh, Also, since I haven't mentioned it, this is the first time I mentioned it since being back. Uh, a reminder that follower goal was at 100. If we do that, I'm gonna tournament myself to Bubsy one day. It'll be a bonus stream, so it won't be a normal stream day. Most likely it'll be like a Saturday stream. If I do that. But get us to 100, and we're gonna beat the entire game in one run, so that'll probably be the entire day. I'll probably even start earlier that day, but that's if we get to 100 followers. I know it's been quiet today, but I thank everyone for being around regardless. Uh, through everything. Again, I say today was not a failure. I feel like short with quiet, and we had some scuff at the beginning. But I think this was smooth today. So for a first stream back, I think I did an okay job. Well, hopefully, I can remind myself and stick to it. Also, I didn't comment on it at all today, but while I was at least gone today, I put together this little 4x3 overlay because we didn't actually have this before today, which was funny considering I definitely stream retro games, so not always, mind you, but we kind of could have used something like this. So I'm glad that's out of the way. Now I can at least stop being lazy and actually do things for the things that are unique to me. Eh, maybe someday. The plan is that after we're done with Persona 4, I'm probably gonna take another extended break. Not 2.5 months this time, but like, what? What in the world? I can't believe I just got sniped like that. That stray bot deserves a raise. Get that man a penthouse office. But it'll probably just be a couple weeks after Persona 4, because like, uh, I made the mistake of streaming an RPG for game clearing. I got sniped twice. I'm so bad. Also, when did the boss part? When did the boss health part come in? I wasn't up there yet. Also, kind of funny, admittedly. It would also be nice if I stopped getting sniped by these bolts. I kind of just want to make it up the tower game. We're trying to end here. I almost got sniped again. Okay, don't fall off now, because we are almost there. I like how I said don't fall off, and then I fell off. So guess what? We're doing it again. I don't think I've seen Ham in this stage either. And we have 4 of the 5 tokens, so we did the puzzle for the hidden one. We got the time trial one. We got the Los Hikes. Wait, what am I doing? I'm supposed to be finding Potato Head because I'm supposed to reload. Oh, Ham is here. We haven't done that yet. Go away. By the wheelbarrow. Thank you, Rex. I've heard you the first time about him being by the wheelbarrow. Maybe we should actually do that before we go up there, because I'm gonna be pretty upset. Although we have 47. I think there was some up there. All right, here we go again. Attempt number 3. Because we fell all the way off when we got up there. Well, we have the means to fight him this time. Because I'm a moron! Uh, like I said, folks, I always say, if I'm in a group and I have the brain cell, we're doomed. Never let it get to that point. Alright, up we go. Do-do-do-do-do. Ow. Man, I'm just getting sniped by these right now. Okay. Okay, don't do this to me right now. I'm so glad I didn't actually fall off. Because that was definitely seeming to for a second, and then I would have been so upset. Oh, there are discs up here. Oh my god, why is it like this? I probably should turn the camera back to passive versus active. I'm just trying my best to make sure we don't fall off. That coin despawned right as I was about to pick it up. That's upsetting. Well, we still need 2 coins, and then find Ham. So back down we go. Where the heck am I gonna find 2 coins from? I forgot how scarce they actually are in this level. Alright, well there's one. You have already killed, so this doesn't matter. Ah, there we go. Let's go find Ham. It should be on top of the wheelbarrow. There you are. Thank you. And And that should be all 5 for this level. We are out of here. And so is the stream. Forgive me. This is gonna be weird. Oh, that's the stage with amazing music, but okay. We are done here though. So, get the original music back up, and we'll go to intermission. I think this is a successful welcome back stream. But for now, thank you everyone for being here tonight. Thank you for welcoming me back. Let's go over schedule. Since we're back to the normal stream schedule, which means Friday is us continuing Persona 4 Golden after being gone for 2.5 months. Hopefully I remember what we were doing. Because I absolutely do not. I think we were investigating the detective. I'm not 100% sure. But we'll get to it when we get to it. It'll be Friday night. But in the meantime, thank you everyone. You gotta think of a raid hashtag and find a raid target as well. I think I know what my target is to be, and I'm thinking about the hashtag, and I think I know what it was, because, oh my gosh, that situation was at least funny. Let's go with... I'm gonna go with hashtag The Rock is my new home. Because, oh my gosh. And, as for who we're gonna raid. I'm gonna send you to John, because he's doing game playing of his own. He's doing Spirit Tracks. But thank you everyone for being around. I hope you all have a good night. Next stream is Friday for Persona 4 Golden. You all take care now. Have a good night.